tale begins somewhere dark and horribly cold. We see Alex Travers running for his life. But this isn't the Alex Travers we know and love. He has a slight beard and a totally metal arm. I haven't decided which arm it is yet. The sky is dark with clouds and snow is slowly falling as Alex jumps over some rubble. Everything around him is destroyed, and there is nothing left of the ruins of the universe that he once known as Binghamton. Alex turned to his left and saw the severed head of Baxter the Bearcat lying there, decaying in the rubble of his once great home. Just then, Alex stops. He looks at a large pile of debris in front of him that at one time was the Binghamton Clock Tower. At the top is Catherine, who was flying in a circle and shooting her lasers at a mysterious, shadowy figure. Catherine swoops in for her signature drill peck attack, but is caught by the neck.
No, please! I'll show my ass on Twitch. I'll even buy your DLC. I'll do whatever you want.
Alex, right?
I'll save you, I promise!
Alex takes out a picture of him and Catherine from his wallet and puts it in front of the picture of Pyra and her anime titties. He only covered Pyra's face though, so you can still see Pyra's titties. He then begrudgingly turns and runs away as fast as he can, throwing a smoke bomb from his metal arm to cover the escape.
Why?
Remember Group Me?
The shadowy figure disintegrates Catherine with pure energy, and the ashes of what was once Catherine Firebird float through the air into little sparkles.
Don't worry. I'll avenge you. I'll avenge everyone!
We are the Lance Fan Club. We always fuck around. If we need DLC, Hambo is always down.
That's why gorillas
And humans avoid us. Hambo, Mr. Lance, and Joe.
And Lance Black.
We cut to present day. The gang is at a party at a fancy nightclub celebrating the release of Lil Cat's freshest mixtape that just dropped on SoundCloud. The gang is at a party celebrating. There are fine-ass hoes everywhere, and all of the screens in the club are playing the music video for Lil Cat's hottest single, Gucci Cat.
Gucci cat, 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 Gucci cat.
Gee, Mr. Lance, it sure was nice of Lil Cat to invite all of us to the reveal party for his brand new mixtape.
Hambo, his quirk, gorilla. He's literally a fucking gorilla.
Yeah, I'm very happy for him on this big day, as he is a cat. I must therefore support him in everything he does.
Mr. Lance, his quirk, Psychic Freeze. He can mind crush his enemy with psychic power and freeze his enemies with Elsa powers.
It's a shame Julia had the first Saturday performance of her Broadway show tonight. I wish she could be here.
Wait, why isn't Sonic with her?
Well, with Sonic's new Cocaine Ultra Instinct, he can get there in like 10 seconds. He's just getting tired right now.
Alex, his quirk, titties. Alex can accurately tell the boob size of any anime character. This does not work with regular humans.
It's too bad Shinny the Wise and R.A. Shanlin conveniently aren't here.
They're making magical additions on their castle, and Kyle went to the Supreme Kai's planet to work on his music.
That sure was some quality exposition, Mr. Lance.
Well, I'm just glad we can support Lil Cat today.
Mr. Lance, you could support me in getting Hambo to drop that sexy quality of his.
Alex, don't be rude.
Catherine, her quirk, bird. She can do anything a bird can do. Also, she shoots lasers.
Sorry, Catherine.
Yeah, what now, bitch?
Just then, Joe walks into the room with a box from Mr. Lance.
Hey, Mr. Lance. I bought something to celebrate your anniversary of friendship with Hambo.
Joe, his quirk, Goku. He can do anything that Goku can do from Dragon Ball Z.
I really wonder what's inside this. Thank you, Joe. I hope that it's a sandwich with some with some ham, chicken cutlet, pesto mayo, fresh mozzarella, all on some ciabatta bread you made yourself. I almost forgot about our anniversary, because that's not totally gay for two guys to celebrate. But
You totally forgot, don't lie.
Mr. Lance takes the box from Joe and gives it to Hambo.
See, Hambo, I even got you this present.
I just saw you take it from Joe.
Just take the damn present, Hambo. You're so fucking ungrateful all the time.
Okay, yeesh.
Hambo opens up the box and finds two weirdly shaped earrings. A silver chain with a golden ball hanging off of it.
I know how much you love fashion, Hambo, even though you're not great at it. It'll go well with the gorilla bracelets.
Well, hang on. Those are Potara earrings. You guys do know what those are, right?
Of course I know, but Joe, I want to see if you know.
They're magical earrings. And when you put them on, you can fuse together to form an even more powerful being than Mr. Lambo.
I don't know, Joe. Mr. Lambo is so 3 plays ago.
What?
Nothing. Anyway, did you get me something, Hambo?
Yeah, I got you this.
Hambo makes a motion with his hands and two gorillas come into the room, wheeling at a statue of Mr. Lance.
That guy's a little not muscular to be mean.
This is a little small.
Yeah, Hambo, can you return this? Wheel it back! I don't want.
I commissioned the greatest artist in Cincinnati enclosure to work on this statue for the past 5 months. We call it Lance.
I mean, it could be better, Hambo. I'm just saying, I expected more.
I mean, I spent so much time and effort. I tried to get the likeness
Why
down.
am I naked?
Geraldo helped with the lower half of the sculpting.
That explains it.
Lil Cat then comes back on the microphone and makes an announcement to everyone in the room.
Yo, everyone, let's get lit! Let's get it!
Lil Cat, his quirk, SoundCloud. He can spit fire SoundCloud rhymes whenever he wants. Lil Cat does a line of cocaine and Sonic joins him happily. Sonic and Lil Cat became good friends, and ever since Sonic was featured on one of Lil Cat's songs, Gotta Pick Fast.
Sonic, I'm glad you're happy, but I think you should maybe consider doing a little explanation.
Can you learn your lesson in the last play?
Well, thanks, Alex. I'm glad we're best friends, but I'm gonna do some cocaine. Whoa!
Sonic sticks his face into a comically large pile of cocaine and then passes out. After Sonic is carried out of the club, a loud crash is heard. And without warning, Alvin and the Chipmunks descend into the room in full chipmunk battle armor.
Get ready, little cat! You're gonna regret stealing our music!
Alvin and the Chipmunks. Their quirk, Chipmunk. They have the powers of chipmunks and the strength of nuclear radiation.
Oh no, it's Alvin and the Chipmunks! Our greatest enemies!
Don't worry, guys. I can handle this.
Joe powers up to Super Saiyan 2, but the Chipmunks were prepared for this. Simon throws an electric incapacitator device at Joe, nullifying his power and knocking him unconscious.
Nice work, Simon! Now, let's get these losers!
Hambo, Mr. Lance, Alex, and Catherine all sprung into action, ready to fight.
I usually don't fight animals, but you went and hurt my friend Joe. Elsa, pull!
Mr. Lance fires a circular blast of freezing Elsa energy. The Chipmunks are just too fast though, and they easily dodge it. Ha! A perfect opportunity to test out my new form, Harambe Fist, full peel! Using the full power of Harambe Fist, but spread out through his whole body, Hambo's able to increase all of his physical capabilities. Using this technique, he chases after Theodore, the slowest of the Chipmunks. Meanwhile, Alvin goes up to Catherine.
Listen, drop this loser and get with me out of the band!
Sorry, I'm not the other anthropomorphic animal creature.
But at least his dick's bigger than Alex's.
Oh, she just got a nuclear radiator
At
chipmunk.
least a few miles.
Catherine chirps and then fires her bird laser eye at Alvin, quickly dodging.
If they would stop moving, I could hit them.
Mr. Lance is shooting ice at Simon, who keeps dodging his attacks.
Yeah, guys, you get him. Help you too.
The gang is having trouble fighting off the Chipmunks, and soon, the combined might of Simon, Theodore, and Alvin is too much for our heroes. The Chipmunks have them surrounded.
Normally, I'd be able to beat them easily. But I can't use my full power without hurting Little Cat and all of his hoes. I promised him I wouldn't freeze any of his hoes.
It wouldn't work anyway! We gotta freeze!
Alex, go get help.
I can't move. They're playing The Road Trip on all the TVs. A bad movie's drained my power.
What power?
Damn, Catherine, too soon.
Fucking got him! Just as the Chipmunks get ready for their final attacks, a loud crash is heard. Get away from them.
Is that?
Alex?
It is Alex from the future, with a slight beard, full Winter Soldier style metal arm, and he's 6'2", so Catherine can't make fun of him anymore.
He can stand our road ship power! Get him, boys! We'll deal with these parks later!
Future Alex wastes no time dodging the Chipmunks' attacks and making distance between them. He grabs the dick from the statue of Mr. Lance and throws it at Alvin, sending the 3 Chipmunks into a spiral. He then reaches out his metal arm and fires a net at the Chipmunks, catching them all at the same time.
Don't worry, the net comes with the base game.
Future Alex then pushes a button on his metal arm. An electric current passes through the net, incapacitating all the Chipmunks.
But the taser is DLC.
Who are you?
I'm Alex from 10 years in the future, where there is no DLC. The world has been taken over by an unspeakable evil never seen before.
Wow, this Alex is actually really attractive.
What a change.
Does this count as cheating?
I mean, he's you, Alex, so...
I think she's fine.
It was then that Joe got up and walked over to the group.
Guys, I think you're forgetting something. Alex, what is this ultimate evil you're talking about? Is it Mark back?
The Legion?
Hamby?
I bet it was scary.
It's him.
Alex points to Mr. Lance.
No, it's him.
The room goes quiet.
But that doesn't make sense. Me and Mr. Lance have saved the world a whole bunch of times. We would never destroy it.
I wish it weren't true. But with the combined powers of the strongest warriors of this timeline, we can stop Lance Black and save my world.
But what happened to the heroes of that time? Joe could beat Mr. Lance. It says so in the official Lance and Hippo tier list.
Catherine pulls out a small handbook that contains the official tier list of the strongest fighters in the universe.
Lance Black isn't just Mr. Lance. He found a way to make himself practically unbeatable. No one could defeat him. At some point in the future, Mr. Lance becomes evil and takes over the world. The only way to save the good Mr. Lance from this timeline and beat the evil Mr. Lance in the future timeline is for all of us to go to the future and fight him together.
I mean, that sounds like a not bad future. I don't know about all this. I mean, I don't even know if that's Alex, guys. Like, maybe we should just let things play out and see how it goes.
Because I know things only the real Alex would know. Okay, what are Pyra's measurements? 56, 28, 35. It's true, we have the same ability. I remember the first time I made that calculation.
Future Alex pulls out his empty wallet with no DLC money and chucks his picture of him and Catherine right next to the picture of Pyra's titties.
There's no doubt. We have to help this handsome man.
Wait, if you're here, where's the me of the future?
Future Alex looks down. He doesn't answer. Everyone silently understands. Wait, what about Sonic?
He wasn't killed by Lance Black. He died earlier. It's not. You can't mess with the timeline. You know how it is.
Alright then, so how do we get to this future?
Future Alex pulls out a set of plans with his metal arm and reveals blueprints for a machine.
This is a machine designed by Geraldo the Gorilla. The DLC, the disruptor of linear chronology. These plans, the Geraldo of this timeline should be able to recreate the machine and send us back to the future.
But if this Lance Black is as strong as you say, how are we supposed to beat him as we are now?
We're just gonna need some help, Hambo.
Mr. Lance and Hambo hop into Cousin Vinny and get ready to take off.
You guys get those plans to Geraldo. We've got to visit an old friend.
Mr. Lance and Hambo fly away to Africa, into a small clearing in the jungle by a waterfall.
Shaggy, we need your help.
Like, you've got some nerve, man. You know we wouldn't have come if it wasn't urgent, Shaggy. After what happened to Scoob, I don't know if I can forgive you.
You can't blame us for the atrocities of Scoop. The world is going to be lost to high tide.
But, like, you could have wished for Scoob back. But you wish for everyone to forget about Scoob.
Scoop fought honorably. He died a hero. Now, Shaggy, we're up against an evil, handsome, stronger than anything we've ever faced. We can't do it without you.
I told you, like, no way. But Shaggy, what if we gave you a box of Scooby snacks? Like, still, no way, man. 2 boxes of Scooby snacks? Like, zoinks! Let's go! Shaggy gets into Cousin Vinny with the others, and they fly away to Susquehanna, the headquarters of the Mr. Lance fan club, where Geraldo has just finished building the DLC. It's been like a few days. Alright, you sexy bitches. I got this time machine all set up here. All you need to do is get inside and press the button.
Everyone get ready. This is going to be the fight of our lives.
Wait, my brother.
Commander Knuckles runs up to the gang before they all jump into the time machine.
After brother Kevin died, I could not find the way. I must go on a new quest. A quest for the true way. I will help save everything.
We appreciate the help, Knuckles, but I don't know if you're strong enough to come along on a mission as dangerous as this.
Oh no, my brother. I have evolved to super powerful. I have access to super evil God.
You're so powerful. Alright, come on. We need all the help we can get.
Geraldo pulls the lever on the DLC, and a portal is opened in the sky, sending the machine forward in time. They disappear into the distance. Oh no, I think I made a boo-boo! Geraldo looks at the screen and a large red error message is blaring. Gorilla detected. Cannot recalibrate. Spatial disruption imminent. Oh dear mail, mommy messed up again. The time machine is shaking while it's traveling through the time portal.
Did this happen the first time you came back through time?
No! I don't know what's happening.
Like, zoinks! What's happening? There is a bright flash of light and the time machine arrives in the future.
Well, looks like we made it in one piece.
So, this is the future.
Why is it so cold?
Not gonna lie, this is like pretty nice. Like, I'm gonna.
Like, be careful, man. This Lance Black could be anywhere.
You're right, Shaggy.
Hey, where's Hambo? I can't sense his wallet anymore. I noticed the same thing.
You can sense Hambo's wallet?
He's been honey-dicking me for far too long. I know when he's got the goods.
Suddenly, the gang hears a rustle in the bushes behind them. They prepare for a fight. What are you losers supposed to be, the all-gay remake of Power Rangers?
Oh good, it's Hambo, my trusted companion who I've known for years. And he's with these roasts. He's been spending some time with Troy Payson.
The only thing I trust is your atrocious hair.
Oh shit, Hambo, since when did you get so savage?
Right after I fucked Alex's mom.
Oh shit, that was gonna do me next!
Said no girl to you, ever.
Yes, Hambo! Roast me out of existence!
I see nothing wrong here. It seems like normal Hambo behavior. He gets like this when I play Stuck on You sometimes.
The Hambo goes to insult Alex one more time, but is quickly run over by a truck, driven by future trucker Troy.
Watch out.
The truck drifts in a circle around the group, and the back opens up.
Oh my god, they killed Hambo.
You bastards!
From out of the truck, a woman with bright red hair emerges. It is Susan Test, the leader of the resistance against Lance Black.
Susan fucking Test! Are you fucking kidding me with this weak-ass plotline?
This was the best you could do, Alex?
It's what we've got, so instead of complaining, we should get to work. How are you not completely fucking bothered by the lack of fucking development on this bitch? Plus, her titties are fucking microscopic. They only get 1 out of 10 by virtue of being titty, and that is being generous.
Don't worry, Alex. In the future, I have all the character development there is.
I already hate this future.
Alright, everyone. Time for you to join the resistance.
Hang on, you killed Hambo. Why would you do that? He was my best friend and I always recognize him out of all the gorillas at the zoo.
That wasn't the real Hambo. I'll explain when you get in the trunk. We don't have time.
You have to trust me. The only way we can win this is if you get in the truck and we work together.
Let's listen to him, gang.
Alright, Shaggy, I always trust you. You're not a new best friend now that Hambo's gone. Let's get in the suspicious truck with Susan fucking Test!
Gang gets into the suspicious truck with Susan and meets the members of the Lance Resistance. Susan Test, Bling Bling Boy, Adult Him Ham, Blue Ugandan Knuckles, and Dr. Doofenshmirtz.
Bling Bling Boy?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'll never trust you after all you've done.
It's okay, Joe. Calm down. Eugene is now human.
Yes, my desires are now fully dedicated to science now. So you're telling me, even if I had sex with Susan Test right here, it would be fine with you? No problem. Go ahead. I don't even care.
Joe made out with Susan Test, and Bling Bling Boy doesn't even flinch. Joe then takes it a step further. Joe then brings Susan Test to the back of the truck, and they make sweet monkey love just the way Hambo told Joe to.
Joe, oh my god, you're so good! Joe!
Joe reached down and plowed Susan Test harder than she'd ever been plowed before. The back of the truck had Susan Test's BDSM dungeons, and Susan spanked Joe, but Joe never spanked Susan because he's a true gentleman. But Joe was like kind of a freak, so we liked it. Then Joe came with a Kamehameha, and the two lit a cigarette and laid down in pure ecstasy in the bed in the BDSM dungeon of the truck of the Lance Resistance. Bling Bling Boy watched the whole thing and didn't even care a little bit. Also, Vector the Crocodile watched the whole thing from the closet, but he didn't do anything for the Resistance, nor will he be at the rest of the play. He was just there jerking off to Joe.
Okay, I see this is really serious. And wait, is that him, Ham?
Yes. Hello, Joe. I haven't seen you since our adventure in the Ghost Zone, which is canon.
You're an adult now. I can sense your energy. Wow, it's really impressive.
You inspired me to train and get even stronger, Joe. Unfortunately, I couldn't help the world when we faced it with evil like Lance Black.
So we can finally get some answers. What happened to create this messed up quotations world? What the hell is going on? Who is Lance Black?
I think it's ironic for you to be asking that question, don't you think?
It's alright. I'll tell you what happened. We don't know what the catalyst was, but one day you snapped, Tom. You became evil. With your Elsa powers, you slowly began killing the world's most powerful warriors.
Give me a lot of ideas.
Anyone who would oppose you was mind-crushed into oblivion. Eventually, you got tired of tracking all of your victims down, and you created the Lance Games, a tournament that challenged everyone on Earth to fight you.
That sounds pretty dope. I'm just saying.
But you weren't strong enough to kill the stronger warriors in the world, so you came to me, the former leader of the Shadow Organization and your sworn enemy. You absorbed my beautiful boyfriend Bill next door and became evil.
Flashback. Mr. Lance is on the TV announcing the Lance Games to the world.
If anyone would care to try and save this miserable world, you have 1 week to prepare for the Lance Games. Sponsored by Chocolate Ham Crisps. They're delicious. Anyway, 1 week. Tournament. Save the planet. That's all.
1 week passed, and then all of Earth's mightiest warriors stepped up to defeat Lance Black. Even Kermit the Frog, the mightiest of all the Muppets, stood no chance against Lance Black's delightfully devilish powers. They're too strong. Even in my Super Saiyan form, I can't beat you.
Kermit, it's time for you to find the Rainbow Connection. In the next world!
Lance Black froze Kermit solid, and then destroyed him with a mind crush, breaking him into pieces. After many hours of the Lance Games, one of the first fighters begins to appear. It is Skipper with his lacrosse stick of ultimate douchedom.
Hang on, I'm gonna kick your ass, bro.
Oh, just what I was waiting for. Can this day get any better?
Now you know, Lance Black, man, I'm gonna kill you.
But unfortunately, if I fight you now, I'll kill you. And that won't be nearly as fun as what I plan for you later. For now, take this. About 3% of my power should be safe enough.
I'm gonna kick your ass. Lacrosse smash!
Skipper tries to hit Lance Black over the head with his lacrosse stick of power, but it just breaks when it touches him.
Boring.
Lance Black flicks his wrist and Skipper is sent flying into the mountainside in the distance.
God told me I would defeat you.
Steven Donardo charges up his holy energy blast and fires it at Lance Black. But Lance Black just walks right through it and puts a finger on Steven's head.
Mind crush.
Steven falls to the ground, forced to submit to all of his deepest, darkest fears that live inside his own mind.
Now, Boomhauer, please go on. Did you want to say something?
You're a dumb cuck, dang, old man.
Well, as expected, Hambos, take him away.
Lance Black raises his hands as his group of Hambo clones come out from behind the stadium ring and drag the three away.
I'll enjoy toying with them later.
Just then, Mert, one of the guys from Mert comes forth to battle Lance Black, but Lance hardly notices him.
I have head and tails, but no legs. What am I?
And you are?
Wrong answer.
A giant penny falls on Lance Black's head, destroying the arena.
God damn it. What is this? Who are you?
I live in Missouri and I live in Iran. I have existed before time began.
What are you?
A giant snake forms behind Mert, and it bites into Lance Black, swallowing him whole. Lance Black escapes from the snake, now super angry.
I've had just about enough of this bullshit.
Mert! His quirk, riddles. He can create anything and who he wants, as long as it's in the form of a woke-ass riddle. Lance Black shoots forward a blast of pure frozen energy.
You'll never see me, but I'll show you yourself. What am I?
You'll be dead soon enough.
A mirror is created in front of Mert, and Lance Black's attack is reflected back at him.
I'll give you one last chance to stop this. I promise you, you'll have a quick death.
What can you throw but never get rid of?
What are you talking about?
Mert creates a giant boomerang, and Mr. Lance dodges it. It then comes back around, hitting Lance Black from behind and slamming him into the ground.
Okay, no quick death for you.
3 billboards, and a herd of sheep. What's my favorite thing to eat?
A hamburger.
Mert looked down at his hands. Lance Black had solved the riddle. He began to fade out of existence. Whenever someone solves Mert's riddles, he disintegrates and won't reform for 15 years.
Now that that's done with, let's go ahead and kill everyone on the planet like I promised.
Lance Black puts his hand in the air, and ice shards begin pouring out, killing all the males in the world.
Now, of course, all the guys are gone. I only like the pale brunettes, so most of the women can go now too. Now to leave only the pale brunettes with C-cup boobs or higher. And that should do it. Clone Hambos were gone.
The clone Hambos were dead, having been killed in the wake of Mert's riddle attacks.
God damn it, Hambos!
Back to the present. Now we're in the regular future timeline, because that was a flashback.
After that, he retreated to his ice castle that he built in the ruins of the old fan club.
That's horrible.
Like, that's not good, man.
But you didn't even explain the army of clone Hambos. That was the whole point of this story.
Well, Lance Black needed servants to carry out his will across the world. So he created an army of clone Hambos to rule across the universe.
So then where's the real Hambo?
Harambe Jr. showed me a divination spell before he left for his 100-year quest. I can use it to locate Hambo's mystic energy. None of the clone Hambos have the same mystic energy.
Him closes his eyes and begins to glow with his own mystical energy. He reaches out to the world and senses where Hambo is. Meanwhile, the present red Ugandan Knuckles is talking to the blue Ugandan Knuckles of the future.
You are not, my brother. You betrayed us to Savanon. You do not have Ebola.
Let me ask you, red brother. Is it better to be born Ebola or to become Ebola? Great effort.
I see. Your Ebola is strong. I respect you. We must click with respect.
The Knuckles click together, and they are now friends.
Wait, what's in this tube here?
Alex goes to the other end of the truck and sees a tube with liquid inside. There appears to be something floating in it, but it is impossible to see from the outside.
What is it?
Mert left it to us before he went to find Lance Black. It can only be opened by this riddle, but we can't figure out what it means. The riddle says, the white flower blooms in a golden year. Only the right name will this lock here.
Rose Nyland.
The lock unwinds, and the liquid begins to spill out of the tube.
How did you solve that riddle?
It's not like it was Golden Girls or anything.
There is a bright flash of light. A girl falls out of the tube and coughs.
It can't be.
Is that
Yes, please!
need coffee? Lots of sugar, please.
The truck stops at the ruins of Dunkin' Donuts. They make iced coffee for Jess to drink to rejuvenate her strength. She is now revived.
It's just place. But I thought
Alex.
Never mind.
She is the fake queen. Spit on her.
The red and blue Ugandan Knuckles spit on Jess until Joe pushes them away.
This doesn't make any sense though. Who are you?
I'm Jess Place. I'm the leader of the VGA. I'm dating Mert. Where's Mert?
The group looks down. No one wants to tell her the truth.
Is he dead?
He died fighting Lance Black.
Then I must kill Lance Black.
Hang on. Hang on. We haven't even met him, and we're already judging him. Before we do anything, we need to find the real Hambo. With the real Slim Hambo, please stand up.
We're gonna have a problem here.
I may be able to help with that. The divination spell just came up with his location, but it's not looking good.
We cut back to the time machine a few hours earlier. When they arrived in the future, Hambo awoke and looked around. He couldn't find his friends anywhere. He was lost in the middle of a field. The cold air chilled him to the bone as he walked.
Guys, hello?
Hambo kept on walking until he came across a group of other Hambos on patrol.
Comrade Hambo, state your identification number. What? Why do you look like me? Please state your identification number. 69-420. This identification is invalid. You will be taken in for re-education. For what now?
Before Hambo could react, one of the other clones knocked him in the back of the head and dragged him away. When he awoke, he was tied to a chair in front of a large movie screen. The other clone Hambos had him tied up, and there was a machine keeping his eyes open as he watched the film. It began with a Hambo on the screen.
Hello there, and welcome to existence, fellow Hambo clones. My name is Hambo8675, and I'm here to talk to you about your place in this big, crazy world.
The image cuts to a group of Hambos in class with a Hambo dressed as an old lady teaching in front.
Can anyone tell me who the 7th president of the United States was?
When he finished the sentence, he was shot in the head. The screen cut back to the teacher, who was now holding a sniper rifle.
We never use the A-word! Never, ever, ever! Or what else happens, students?
Or our heads violently, and we die.
Very good! Would anyone like to give the correct answer?
The 7th president was Hambo Jackson.
Correct!
The film went on, talking about the role of the different Hambo clones in society. The original sat there and tried to move, but the restraints were on there tightly. He thought he was going to lose his mind, but suddenly one of the Hambo clones undid his restraints and led him to another room.
I don't know who you are, but
Hambo looked up and saw an older, jaded gorilla with eyeliner.
Hamby?
Keep your voice down, you buffoon.
Hamby, what are you doing here? And where is here exactly?
This is Lance Black's main prison camp. This is where he keeps his most hated enemies. Simultaneously trains his new Hambo army.
But why are you here?
I hid here 3 years ago, having been disguising myself as one of these clones through dark magic. Lance Black would never think to look for me here, but I thought, I hoped you were dead.
I am. I mean, in this timeline, I think. But the Alex from this time came back to 10 years in the past and brought me, Mr. Lance, Alex, Catherine, Joe, Shaggy, and Knuckles here just to help him defeat Lance Black. But I think it might cause a time loop. I don't know. It's a slimy time, whiny. It's like a rug, really.
I think we learned that you're not supposed to write about time travel. Your writing's bad enough as it is. I see that we need to get you in contact with the Resistance. I know Him is with them. I might be able to send them a signal.
Hamby, come on, we gotta bust this place up.
Are you stupider than when I last left you? You want to take on a whole army?
These clones are gorillas. Even if they're clones, they deserve a chance at life just like anyone else. I know you don't like humans, but I know you can agree with me here.
Well, if we can shut down the power in the camp and find a way to kill the warden, the Hambo should follow us. They're stupid enough, just like you, brother, to do exactly as they are told.
Right. Hey, wait a minute.
I'm agreeing to work with you. I'm not agreeing to like you or respect you.
Fair enough. For the first time in a very rare occurrence, Hambo and Hamby began to work together. They ran to the basement where the main generator for the facility was held. They came upon a hallway where two Hambos were standing guard with machine guns.
I'll take the one on the leftmost side.
I got the one on the right.
The two quickly moved to take out the Hambo guards and knock them unconscious with ease. Hamby killed his guard, but Hambo only knocked his out.
Come on, Hamby, what the fuck? We're supposed to... We're liberating them. This is guerrilla civil rights.
I'm not sorry, brother. It's all those years that you spent annoying me.
Okay, Hamby, whatever. Just shut the fuck up.
They continue deeper into the facility until they come across the maximum security torture chambers.
What's over here?
A place I wish to introduce you to one day, brother, but at a better time.
Wait a minute. I recognize these people. Holy shit, what the hell is this?
Hambo had stumbled into the monitor chamber, where the Hambo guards could view Lance Black's worst enemies being tortured.
What the fuck even is this?
These are humans that I don't give a fuck about. Come, brother, let's finish what we had started.
Alright, Hamby, can you stop stroking my shoulder? It's really fucking weird. I mean, I know it's like you're 10 years in the future, but like, I really, you gotta cut it out. I mean, I know you're evil and everything.
I just want to become closer with my supposedly deceased brother.
Okay, you know what? Can we just do this and then we can go back to not talking? Because that was better.
Hambo reluctantly agrees and goes with Hamby to the generator. There was one Hambo guarding it, but he's much stronger than the others.
Hey, this clone is different than the others.
I am Hamno, and unfortunately both of you must die.
Hamno grew in size.
I never take a rest day, unlike the real Hambo. Have you seen my calves? It is not a tumor.
It looks so good, though.
Brother, I hate to say this, but I think we're going to have to...
Come on, Hamby, you can say it.
Kill this Hambo.
In other words, you need my help?
I would never ask for help from an idiot like you.
Hamno throws a desk at Hamby, and he barely dodges it.
I pick things up and put them down.
Okay, fine. Help me, brother.
Was that so hard?
Yes.
Hambo runs up to distract the giant Hamno.
I pick things up and put them down. I have been banned from Planet Fitness. I set off the lock alarm.
Jumping on top of him and hitting him in the head with his Harambe fist full peel. Hamby stayed back, chanting a dark, mystical, and evil magical chant.
Come on, Hamby, how much longer do you need, you fuck?
You're going to have to distract him, brother, for 5 minutes. And considering how badly he was kicking my butt, I'm sure the chosen son of Harambe will be fine.
Did you just hold a grudge?
Hamno then grabs Hambo and holds him up by his face.
Small man, come with me, the strongest gorilla in the universe.
Hang on there, big guy. Let me at least buy me a drink before you manhandle me like that.
I will destroy you.
Hamno smashes the original Hambo into the ground over and over again. Hamby, you know, this would be a really good time to help.
Now, Gavaksha Kashabana Palindrika Quali.
Hamby blasted Hamno with a powerful shot of evil magic, aging him forward 300 years and killing him.
But he lives anyway because we don't take rest days. My doctor says I will live to be 400.
And then he dies. At 400 years old.
Yeesh, that was pretty rough, Hamby.
Would you have preferred if I gave him one of your customary baskets of flowers you humans so
Okay,
choice?
Hamby, shut the fuck up with your monologue. We just need to find the warden and get the Hambos out of here.
We need to terminate the power that flows from the generator first.
Yeah, okay, I knew that. Yeah, I'm gonna pull the switch.
So Hambo pulls the switch and turns off the generator. Then him and Hamby found the stairs and walked up to the main courtyard. While the rest of the Hambos were scattering all around, there was pure chaos. Then a crystal clear gunshot was heard. In the front of the courtyard in a zookeeper outfit and a pair of aviator sunglasses was Big Shot Hambo with a high-powered sniper rifle.
Get back in line, you damn dirty apes. I don't think so, you dickface.
Brother, no!
My fellow Hambos, you don't have to worry about Lance Black or this fucking douchebag anymore. I'm here to help you. We're going to fight for your freedom right now. Who is with me?
The Hambos all run in circles and make monkey noises, completely confused.
Nuts. Well, if it ain't a real rebel, you're gonna die here, just like Harambe. How dare you talk about my father!
Hambo's mystic energy exploded, and he charged his energy into his fist. Big Shot Hambo shot at the real Slim Head, but he couldn't get a clean shot. Hambo's too fast. He jumped up and channeled all of his Harambe energy into both his fists, which he put together and brought down as hard as he could, in a new move that he called Harambe Smash!
Wow, brother, that's a truly original name.
Fuck you!
Someone of your intellect would come up with this. Now take my move, Bantu Bash!
With his powerful attack, Hambo smashed the guard tower and in doing so destroyed the warden Big Shot Hambo. The rest of the guerrillas were stunned as they saw the original stand up above the rebel.
You are all free to choose your own destinies. Go! Be free! Lance Black can't hurt you anymore!
Oh, I wouldn't be so sure about that, little ape.
Fuck me.
Lance Black floated down from the sky, coursing with the raw energy of Gil from next door. From Johnny Test.
You're Lance Black.
That is correct, you insubordinate. And it's a shame that your little journey will end here. But let me tell you, I will certainly enjoy killing you all over again. Maybe even more than the first time.
The first time? You don't mean?
Yes, I killed you in this timeline. And it seems you don't want to stay dead. So let me fix that for you.
Lance Black charged up an ice and launched it at Hambo. But Hamby quickly jumped in front of him and took the brunt of the attack.
Hamby! No! No, Hamby! I hated you, but now we're friends.
Hambo went to his brother's side, who now had a giant hole in that side.
Brother, I wasn't meaning to save you. I was just trying to get to the other side of the room to escape.
I know, Hamby. I know. I love you too. Even though we fought, we're still brothers. I'll never forget you.
But do me a favor to destroy Lance Black for...
I will, brother. I promise.
And also your friend.
Hamby dies, the last of his energy leaving his body.
Also that time that your mom stepped on your card. That was fucking hilarious.
Hamby then died, the last of his energy leaving his body.
Are you done crying, Hambo, Prince of Nothing?
I'll kill you!
In that moment, the resistance truck came crashing through the prison camp, and it ran over Lance Black.
Hambo, come with this if you want to live.
Hambo jumped into the truck without question, and Susan Test quickly throws a firebomb, the only thing that could slow down Lance Black.
Guys,
Hambo, what happened?
we have to kill Lance Black.
Don't worry, big bro. We've got a plan.
Oh, hey, you didn't have you're going up now. Nice. So, what's your plan there, guys? To just charge into Lance Castle head first? Was he have a fucking castle or something? I bet he made a castle, but like a fucking douchebag.
I kind of agree with Hambo. That's a dumb plan. I think we should just go back to the these things aren't really meant to be messed with. I think that if we just go back now, leave them be, no one has to be hurt. No? Anyone down for that? No? Maybe?
But if we can use the fire bombs at the right time, it should weaken him enough for a killing blow!
That is the way.
Well said.
Yeah, it's a long shot, but with all you powerful guys, Lance Black doesn't stand a chance.
We'll hit Castle Lance head first, right, Troy?
Will I get a promotion?
Yes, Troy.
Hot diggity, let's do it.
So the gang waits a day to heal, and then they all go to Castle Lance, ready for a fight. What they find when they arrive, though, is not what they were expecting.
Is that?
An army of Hambo clones? Yes.
I feel like that's kind of what we were expecting.
Troy then comes in on his trucker radio.
Guys, someone's gonna need to make a path. The bridge is out.
Lance Black, floating in the air, shot a giant glacier-sized ice block that destroyed the bridge between the road and Castle Lance.
I got this.
Using his own ice powers, the present Mr.Lance created a bridge of ice that let the gang cross safely.
Mr. Lance, I've never seen you make an ice construct that huge before.
I don't know, Hambo. Something about this world just makes me feel stronger.
Curious. I will have to make note of this.
Shall I fetch the book of data, Mrs. Test?
Yeah, Eugene.
Bling Bling Boy walked up to Susan Tess timidly and handed her the book. All the while, Joe was eyeing both of them.
Something seems a little off about Bling Bling Boy.
It's been years since you've last seen him. I'm sure you must be mistaken, Joe, you handsome devil who inspired me to be the handsome gorilla I am today.
I don't know.
Remember when we met those skeletons? You're so cool.
I don't know.
So, the army of Hambo clones must have a lot of DLC money between them.
Whoa, but does the money get cloned as well?
That would cause serious inflation and cause the price of DLC.
If they didn't have his body
It would cause massive inflation and and the price of DLC would skyrocket.
No, Lance Black probably made them pay for the cloning machines that he used to clone them.
When he cloned them, yeah, he used the money that the clone Hambos had.
He forced
And
them
their
to
clone
pay for
Hambo
their own
wallets.
execution machines.
Well, it's not an execution machine, it's a clone machine. They make Hambo wallets.
The gang continued toward Castle Lance, and surrounding it was an army of Hambos and two mechs made out of Cousin Vinny and Uncle Buck, each piloted by two Hambos in sexy, skin-tight outfits that really showed off their ass and their calves that all the clone Hambos have been working on because Lance Black makes them do squats.
And they never take rest days.
I can handle the robots.
Jess, what are you...
Jess jumps off of the truck and attacks the Cousin Vinny mech with her lightning powers. Jess! Her quirk, lightning. Jess can produce an electric current depending on how much caffeine she has in her system. Jess shocked the mech and it fell to the ground, now totally out of commission.
But that's so different from her powers from when I was a kid.
Yeah, nice going, Jess.
Before she could recover, she was blasted by the other car mech and surrounded by soldier Hambos.
Jess, Catherine, quick, form the Delta Formation.
Excuse me?
Delta Formation, please.
Better.
Alex raises his hands and Catherine grabs him, flying to Jess's aid.
I gotta help them. Lance, Hambo, it's up to you guys to get to Lance Black. I'll catch up with you later.
I won't let anything happen to Catherine. Not again. Hold on.
Joe turns into a Super Saiyan and flew off to help Alex and Catherine, while future Alex jumped and activated his rocket shoes, because he's really cool and has rocket shoes, to get ahead and save them.
I'll show you the way!
Both of Uganda Knuckles fused into Ebola God Knuckles, began to give the Hambo clones Ebola, incapacitating them.
We've got company, guys. Behind us.
The group turned around and saw a group of Mad Max Hambos, all in post-apocalyptic, really sexual BDSM gear, riding in post-apocalyptic banana cars and shooting guns.
I've dealt with these guys before. I've got this. Joe! Joe, watch me! Joe! I have no other choice. No, you die! If that's what it takes, Joe! Go to my funeral, Joe!
Kim Ham jumps out of the back of the truck and charges mystic energy around his fist.
Joe, before I do this, I just want you to know, when I was a kid, I kinda had a thing for you. I was young and innocent. You know, like when a little girl has like a little crush on her uncle? Yeah, sorry.
I'm sorry, what?
I didn't mean for this to go weird. I didn't mean for this to go weird.
Him, why?
I'm just saying, it's not as weird in the gorilla community. Harambe Fist!
The fourth of Ham's Harambe Fist sends the cars of Mad Max Hambos flying away, but he completely shatters his arm in the process.
He hasn't mastered the fist. It took all of his energy and completely fucking broke his arm.
No, I want it to be like Joe, not like fucking Alex.
He's not your pitch word, so we'll stay with him. You guys go ahead.
Like, it's just the three of us, fellas.
Troy, hit it.
Ranch manager, here I come.
Troy presses a button on the truck, and the trailer is left behind. But the front of the truck turns into a rocket that crashes into the lobby of Castle Lance.
Come on, guys, we need to go. Like, not so fast.
Like, who the heck are you?
I'm Red Shaggy, and after, like, a trip to Old Navy, I'm ready to destroy you for Lance Black.
Okay, buddy. Either you walk away, or I walk on your face.
Like, I'd like to see you try. Shaggy, we can take him together.
There's no time, man. Like, stop Lance Black! Zoinks!
As Mr. Lance nods, as he and Hambo continue onward to the center of Castle Lance, they recognize Shaggy as a truly formidable warrior.
Our battle will have no end. I know all your moves, and I have ones that you don't know about.
Red Shaggy transforms into Super Saiyan 4 and attacks Shaggy, and the two fight it out. Mr. Lance and Hambo are about to enter the throne room when they see a portal open up in the sky. Shaggy and Red Shaggy's battle is so intense that it opens up a rift in space-time and sends them to an alternate dimension.
Please, Shaggy, win.
Yeah, kick his ass, Shaggy!
Hey, Hambo, I was cheering on Shaggy. You don't have to copy me all the time.
Fine, whatever.
Hambo, are you okay? You seem a little off tonight.
Listen, whatever, let's just do this.
Look, I don't mean to be intrusive, it's just, I like to check up on my friends, you know? We're about to go in the hardest battle ever, and I just want to make sure you're okay, you know? Like, are you sure you seem a little moody.
Look, I'm good. Let's just
Are
do
you
it.
really sure, Hambo?
Yes, let's just fight the fucking boss already.
They enter the throne room, and Lance Black is sitting there on his evil throne, made of ice.
That's so cool. I mean, you monster frisbee.
He slowly claps as he welcomes the two heroes.
Congratulations on making it this far. I'm impressed.
Listen, we came here to defeat you, and I'm gonna have to do that no matter how incredibly handsome you are.
Mr. Lance, what the fuck?
I mean, look at that hair. Like, oh my god, it's even better than the hair I have now. Like, I didn't know it got better than this.
Lance Black stands up, now stylishly dressed in a
Oh, that's so cool.
Why don't I wear a cape? And he has the confidence to pull it off. I'm wanting to do that.
Mr. Lance, come on, like, let's fight.
Okay, Hambo. Mind crush.
Lance Black sits there quietly as Mr. Lance tries to mind crush him.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you two done fighting?
Yes, Jesus.
Look, I just want to make sure he's okay. He gets moody sometimes.
Jesus Christ, can we fight already? Harambe fist,
Trust
whatever.
me. I understand you, Mr. Lance. He really does. That's why I had to fucking kill him. This is why I got rid of my Hambo and all the others. Don't you think that's more pleasant?
I mean, he can be really moody sometimes, yeah.
Mr. Lance, what the hell's wrong with you?
Lance Black holds out his hand.
Heart crush!
He blows Lance and Hambo back with an insanely powerful attack. They're on the ground, gasping for air in the force of Lance Black's just a fucking destroying attack.
Mr. Lance, are you dead?
No, just in pain.
Where?
Everywhere.
Same.
Just as Lance Black went to launch a second attack, the rest of the group entered. Joe launched the Kamehameha, distracting Lance Black long enough for future Alex to throw a firebomb.
It's over! This is for Catherine!
Oh my god, he's talking about me.
Catherine blushes at the incredibly sexy future Alex.
You know, somehow I'm actually okay with it.
He's so tall.
He's so sexy. It's a metal arm.
He has a styrofoam.
Does that count as masturbating?
Future Alex throws the bomb, but it falls at Mr. Lance Black's feet and doesn't erupt.
I measured everything myself. What is this?
Then Bling Bling Boy follows behind them.
Not this far! You're acting good, Master! I fucking knew it! Fucking bling bling boy. Are you fucking serious? Oh.
Yes, good job. You have a lot of character development, don't you? I would say you're even the most important member of our cast.
Joe, I'm gonna fuck this guy right now. Like, this isn't a game anymore.
Lance Black freezes Bling Bling Boy solid and puts him next to his throne.
He'll make a great nightstand to put drinks on. Oh, this is just wonderful, to be honest.
That attack, the Heart Crush. There's only one way you could have mastered that.
Lance Black smiles.
I'm so glad you noticed.
The government, 10 years ago, at the height of Lance Black's power, the government sent Bethany in to try and talk to Mr. Lance to get him to not kill everyone in the Lance games.
Hey, Tom, don't kill everyone.
This was before I was smoking a lot, so my voice is normal. And I might.
Then I have no choice. Saul?
Before she can do the attack, Lance Black is behind her, holding her heart.
Yes. Did you just hold a grudge?
Let's just take some time to figure ourselves out, okay?
Be gone, thought! Back in the present.
So did I, like, literally crush her heart?
Yes, you literally did that. During the flashback, future Alex shoots a missile out of his robot arm, which catches Lance Black by surprise. He raises his hand and deflects it with ease.
You sly dog! You caught me monologuing! Can't have that happen again!
Lance Black makes a giant ice cave that traps everyone.
Mr. Lance, the earrings, it's our only chance!
True.
Lance and Hambo each pull out the earrings Joe got them, but Lance Black pulls out his own.
Now, before you fuse with him, and I kill you anyway, hear me out.
Mr. Lance stops and looks at Lance Black curiously.
He killed Mert. How can you just let him keep living?
What are you doing?
Now I bet you're probably wondering, how did he become evil? Well, I'll tell you.
One more flashback. 10 years in the past. It was a cold, dark night. The wind was howling, and snow was falling down as hard as it could. Lance and Hambo are playing fighters.
Hey, Hambo. I love this game.
Me too, Mr. Lance. It's a lot of fun.
I can't wait until you buy all the DLC for it.
I'm not buying you all the DLC for this game.
I'm Mr. Lance, not Alex. You know?
What are you talking about?
I only did that with Xenoverse because we had a whole semester to play it. I'm not going to buy you all the fighters characters just to never touch this game again.
Not Alex. Not Alex Travers. Not Alex Travers. It's funny when you do it to him, not when you do it to me, Hambo. You know, we have an arrangement.
It's not that big deal. Just get your own DLC. Why are you being such a douchebag?
Mr. Lance grows angry. He gets up and aims his hand at Hambo.
Hey, you're scaring me. Mr. Lance, you're getting pretty edgy over there.
Do you even know who my father is?
Total dick.
Mr. Lance impales Hambo with an ice spike through the heart, killing him instantly.
Wow, Hambo finally stopped nagging. I feel like it'd be really super productive now. I wonder what else I can do.
We cut back to present day.
You see, Hambos with their own free will hold us back. These Hambos buy our DLC!
The DLC does get cloned. Fuck. I see you got all this fucking free DLC running around. This Lance Black is a bad guy.
Lance Black brings out his own Patara earring.
Fuse with me, and together we'll be unstoppable.
Is it true, Hambo? Is it true, Hambo? Were you really not... We had an arrangement. I'm not Alex. Were you really not gonna buy my fighters DLC?
What the fuck? No, this is the time about talking about DLC.
It's always the time to be talking about DLC.
What's wrong with you? We came here to beat Lance Black. We can do it. Let's fuse. You can make Mr. Hands. Mr. Hands.
Lance Black, you're right.
Yes.
Oh no.
Mr. Lance puts on the earring, and he and Lance Black fuse together to become Fused Lance.
What do you think of this color? Is it not beautiful? My being towers above all things, the whole universe. God, I am so pretty. I'm going to create a mirror of ice just to look at my own hair.
I can't believe he fused with that monster.
He's too narcissistic for his own good.
And so, our heroes, faced with the might of Fused Lance, have no choice but to attack with all their power. Alex fires a mega laser out of his metal arm, and Hambo shoots his gorilla mystic energy, Catherine fires her laser vision, and Jess Place shoots some lightning. Together, they attack at the same time, their amazing power destroying a huge chunk of Mr. Lance's Ice Elsa castle. But it does nothing, as Fused Lance comes out of the smoke, laughing and still staring at himself in the ice mirror.
My form is justice. My form is the world. Revere me. Praise me. This noble and beautiful, immortal and most powerful god, Fused Lance.
Right now we need to get out of here, or we're all dead.
Jess Place then pulls out a tiny bottle.
Murdo said if I needed help to open this and solve the riddle.
Jess opens the bottle, and Murt's spirit emerges as a genie.
What's always flowing and is gentle and fierce, Jurassic can grace and Bricken can pierce.
Wind!
That is correct!
Genie Murt creates a gust of wind that sends the group flying away from Castle Lance, leaving Fused Lance to admire himself in the mirror more. The group recuperates the former Lance fan club headquarters.
So does this mean I get a promotion?
It means this was a mistake. We need to stop him.
I think I know of a way.
The only one left who can stop Fused Lance is Joe.
Of course, you're a genius!
It's a pretty big gamble, though.
It's simple, Hambo. We just need to whip up the best bowl of crab bisque that's ever been made.
The group begins feverishly cooking a crab bisque that Hambo just throws a shit ton of nutmeg into because he's a baller chef. And then when it's all done, they take the Nimbus Cloud to Castle Costanza. And Hambo adds even more nutmeg because that was a secret ingredient to make it super fucking delicious.
Anyone we tried to send to George Costanza immediately died.
George Costanza and I have a history.
The area around George Costanza's great apartment in the sky was filled with heaters, keeping it at normal temperature. There were clone Hambos guarding the apartment, but Joe turned Super Saiyan Blue and defeated all of them with ease.
Believe it or not, though, isn't at home. Believe I must have got the beat. I must be out, so I pick up the phone. Where could I be? Believe it or not, I'm not home.
George, pick up. I know you're screening for Allison. Hey, so, coffee shop?
No, I can't. She knows I go there. It's not secure. Hey, I got another call coming in. I gotta let the machine get it. Bye.
Oh, Lord Costanza, we seek an audience.
Who dares disturb the great George Costanza?
It is I, Joe, the Magnificent. Plus, I know you're screening for Allison.
I told you that, Joel.
It's the only reason you be in your castle for 10 years without any interaction with the human world, my lord.
Very perceptive, Joe. I accept your audience.
The group enters the castle, and they explain the situation.
Fused Lance has become the ultimate powerful warrior, and no one can stop him.
George Costanza, when he hears this, becomes enraged and unsheaths his mighty Yankees baseball bat from his sleeve, kind of like Zamasu does with the energy sight.
I cannot tolerate such an evil and untamed power in this world. Plus, this crab bisque is better than the soup Nazis. Did you bake this bread fresh with it?
Yes, my lord. If you want, I can make you a sandwich that has a chicken cutlet.
Do not interrupt me, mortal. Now, Joe, you tell me what's on this sandwich.
Well, my lord, let me tell you, it's fresh mozzarella.
Okay.
Fresh prosciutto ham.
Okay.
Chicken cutlet. Pesto mayo.
Okay.
And, wait for it, all on a fresh ciabatta bread.
I am pleased, mortals. I'll take care of this pest. I can't let evil, that untamed, run loose in the world anyway.
George Costanza flies down to Castle Lance and meets Fused Lance, who is still looking at himself in the mirror.
But I'm so sexy. Oh my god.
Fused Lance, your time is now.
I am the perfect being, justice given form. I am an active zero boyfriend prawn. I have freed myself of all attachments, and soon even Kayla will love me. I will rule above all things, the whole universe. Not even you could stop me, George Costanza.
I admire your confidence. Too bad it will do you no good.
Fused Lance launches an attack at George Costanza.
Heart Crush!
George Costanza brushes off the attack and hits Fused Lance with a mighty swing of his belt, unfusing the two into Lance Black and Mr. Lance. George Costanza then held out his hand and aimed it at Lance Black. With a crack of lightning and the crack of a Seinfeld face, he disintegrates Lance Black.
Kung Pao attack! Extra spice!
As it is well known that George likes his chicken spicy, the pure heat from the Kung Pao chicken attack was enough to turn Lance Black into ash.
Now, if you're not from this timeline, get out.
I guess this is goodbye, everyone.
I now have a life to live, and this genie Mert will be my new boyfriend.
What shines in the light and is present to all. A cold medal. Good job.
Mert forms a gold medal and gives it to Hambo.
Gee, thanks, Mert.
I'll be destroying this timeline in 5 minutes, so get out.
Wait, what?
Listen, Future Alex, you're really hot, but you don't do the catchphrases I like. So I'm gonna go to the past with this, Alex. Goodbye.
The group runs back to the DLC and makes it to the present right before George Costanza destroys the timeline.
Gotta go back in time. Dun, 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 dun. Gotta go back in time.
Campbell, this play's already an hour and a half. Can we please go?
So, how was your trip, ladies? It was interesting, Geraldo.
It was so great. It was the most thing I've ever seen. They had him in a microwave. But I think this means that Hambo has to buy my DLC, right, Hambo?
I mean, I don't see anything wrong with this decision except that, to be fair, I think Hamlet should also buy my DLC.
I think he has to buy it for everybody. I think we shouldn't scroll the page until Hambo takes out his credit card.
Just to be safe, I mean, we don't want Alex Black.
You know, Mr. Lance, I think all this fighting has made us pretty cynical. I think it's time for that dream that I always told you about.
It was so cool. And so fun.
Alright, cool. Yeah, so now I just gotta get my wallet from Uganda Knuckles. He was holding it for me.
Oh, he got left behind in the last timeline.
Alex, what? We mean he got left in the fucking all the timelines erased? Yeah, my wallet! How am I gonna buy the DLC?
What did you just say?
The entire group takes a breath and is terrified. That is, until Ugandan Knuckles pops out of the exhaust port of the DLC with Hambo's wallet.
I knew they were the whole time, my brothers.
Thank fucking Christ. I'm not about to deal with this shit again.
No. Everyone laughs and the day is saved. Mr. Lance and Hambo go open up a burger restaurant on the boardwalk of Beach City, and everything is all good. They lived happily ever after and no one turned evil. After credit scene!
Oh, no.
We open on a cold and dark Cincinnati night.
Staring all night at the godforsaken zoo and obsessing will do you no good.
I have trained my entire life for this, for their abandonment. I could wait just a little while longer.
The time will come soon enough.
Mom, where are you going?
I have an essay to write.
Oh, dearest Hambo, do you soon know the name Hammonger? See you soon, bro.